I know it's been a while, but very quickly here, it got called in on this one, a 2013 BMW 5 Series. They called me in because the airbag light's on. The customer says that it wasn't there prior to its little accident. And so they kind of had some doubts about this one. Maybe the fact that the entire car reeks of marijuana, or maybe the fact that it's not even kept clean, or that the battery was half dead, and you know, whatever the case was, they just didn't exactly put too much trust in this. So let me try to get it to where I have the least amount of glare, which might be tough, but I'll try to get you right about here. Using the Autologic, and the reason I'm using the Autologic is because I don't just want to read codes here. Reading codes is nice, but that's not really the answer to what I want to do. So what I'm going to do is, when I come in here and I look on the Autologic and I click on fault codes, yes, I see the ones there: driver airbag interval stage 1, resistance too high; stage 2, resistance too high; airbag driver valve, resistance too high. Yeah, I'm kind of aware that, you know, this has been played with already and that somebody's been in here. It needs a clock spring, but I don't care about that, because what I care about is the insurance company responsible for paying this during the accident. So what I'm going to do is I'll come in here, and if you see this little arrow, the nicest little thing that it gives me is a history, a timeline of when it actually happened. Do you see what it shows there for the first fault entry? 142,000 miles on this at the time that it first happened. That's 195 days ago, right? And you can see right here, 156,611 is actually what we have on the clock, and this is what it is. This is a pre-existing condition. This car was hit 4 days ago, so it has absolutely nothing to do with this problem. It also has side view camera malfunction, because if I sit there and I press side view camera, I'll get that little error that comes up on there. I've checked all these codes in here. This guy had a ton of pre-existing codes. The safety issues that were relative to the impact that happened now are one thing. The insurance company is going to cover that. After that, well, you know, if you have a problem with your car and you've hit something and the light came on, don't ignore it, because now he's going to have to sit there and fight with the insurance company to try to get something done about it, or he's going to have to pay out of pocket. So, but just another thing, I mean, this is one of the reasons why I love the you know, the Drive Pro, though, because I have the ability to sit there and access the timelines. Not just those timelines, I can look at all fault timeline. If I click on that fault timeline there, I mean, I'll look at every module here, and it'll give me a list of every time that everything happened. So time ago, 6 minutes. Some of them down there 6.4 months ago, as you can see. Some of these are here. The battery in this thing was toast. This is the shortened version of the list. This is the abbreviated version. The original version, a heck of a lot larger than this. Now, I'm going to sit there and I'm going to send this back over. I'm actually going to forward this over to the insurance company just so they have a copy of it. This is when you hear people talking about pre-scans and post-scans. Pre-scan and post-scan is nice. Having a timeline with it is even more important. So that's what keeps these insurance companies safe, and keeps the consumer safe as well. You know, if it's something that actually did happen in the accident and they're sure of it and that light wasn't on before, you know, having something like this, you're able to prove it and say, hey, insurance company, cough up the money. You know, this is what we're up against. So what I do is I sit there and I take screenshots of all these things. Screenshot, if you're not familiar, because I wasn't actually, and I didn't know that this was there, on the Drive Pro, come down to settings, and right there, that little target, that's your screenshot button. So when you hit that, you'll get the little screenshot saved, or screenshot captured down there, and then it sits there and it puts it out on your main folder. So when you come back out, click the Drive Pro, go into your file manager, images, and then you'll see your captures are in there. So whatever we just captured is going to be up on that screen. This is one over here from a Mercedes that I just did. No airbag light right now, but there was an airbag light in the past. This was also another one at a body shop. But if you look here, our specs on this one were 1.2 to 5, 1.2 to 5, and you can see where they were resting. No airbag light right now, but that light's going to come back on. So is that because of the accident? Well, no, it actually showed no deployment. But it did show just out of range. So anyhow, that's it. I'm gonna end this video, and if you like this, you know, hit that little like button. Have a good one.